Welcome to Loyalty is Live. Today, oh my goodness, y'all. Diddy, Diddy. Didn't I say you are not gonna get away with these things you have been doing? Long as there's still a God, and I'm talking about Jesus, God. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be careful with these celebrities. They say, in their head they're different gods, so you have to be careful what they say. If they don't say Jesus with it, they don't say Jesus, then they're speaking about the God that they believe in. Okay, but first of all, I want to give a shout out because Cassie, I wouldn't say she totally got what she deserved, because the torture that she had to go through, um, it was not fair to her, you know. But she got 100 million. She was asking for like 30 to 50 million, and he knows he's put her through all these things, and he knows that allegedly he did everything that she put in that lawsuit, allegedly. But this man is evil, and there's numerous people like that in the industry, and we have to understand that a lot of our children and a lot of adults want to be like these people, and they would think, oh, he's the man, he has all this money, he got all those nice cars, or she's the chick, that's who I want to be like. No, these people are living a life full of HELL, and some of them own HEW. I mean, I'm sorry, HELL. Some of them own it because a lot of them are the leaders of it. So we have to be mindful of what we let our children watch, and all these rappers that's coming out and talking about different stuff that our children shouldn't be listening to. Okay, learn how to cut it off, and tell them, discipline them, and let them know, look, this ain't, although you may see and hear this in life, remove yourself from it. And if you can't, you're in the wrong space, reach out and try to get some help from someone in your family, or someone that's close to you, because you don't need to be in those situations. I'm so glad Cassie reached out to that trainer that helped her get away from Diddy. You have some kind of way, before it gets way worse. I mean, that was already bad what she had to go through, but before it get worse than that, and you know what I mean, um before people decide to do something with you where you won't be here to see your kids and your family anymore, um please try to get out. you know Make your plan solidly and try to get out. um it's so many celebrities that are like Diddy, that haven't came, people haven't said anything about it yet, but it's all about to come out. I'm not sorry for this. This is the work of the devils. So I'm not sorry for this. That's what's going on with Diddy. I'm not. Um, it's just like I said. It's so many celebrities like this, and it's so many. It's not just celebrities. It be people in real life, regular people that are evil and dark like this, and we have to be aware of these type of people. You can definitely see it in their eyes. You could definitely see it coming. So my thing is, how long did do these people think that they're gonna get away with it? Because they getting Diddy now. And this is not the end. It's more people and more people and more people are gonna come out. Uh, did he? You was you supposed to have been a billionaire? I'm sorry, sir. Well, no, I'm not. Because if you would have did go up and down, nobody's perfect. Let me understand. Let you allow y'all to understand that nobody's perfect. But at the same time, if he would have went up and down trying to do right and walk with God with what he was doing, because we'll take it left sometimes, but at the same time, you could get back on the straight and narrow road when you're listening to God and a real positive intuition. But he didn't. He decided to work with the devil the whole time, just like a lot of these other people. They decide to work with the devil, and what did you think? You keep doing wrong, that right would come back only because you thought, okay, did you think because I'm receiving all this and I'm getting all this, you are being a crook. A lot of your people, your artists haven't been getting paid allegedly. I'm gonna just say allegedly. Okay? You don't think about other people's lives. Like, why should anybody think about your life? And then you don't want your children to know how you are, although I think some of your children know how you are. You keep trying to hide it from them, but there's no way you can keep hiding from them. I mean, everybody can't be saying the same thing, and it's not going that way. I mean, and then you have to tell a lie to tell another lie to tell another lie. It's not cool. You know, anyone, including your kids, can put two and two together and figure out you're not telling the truth. But with them, they have to move in a certain way. They have to move in a certain way. Uh, their mother, their mother. Like, come on now. Like, these children want to know what happened to their mother. Beautiful, beautiful person. Huh. That's another story for another day. But I'm quite sure everybody knows about it. Um, and if he look, look what he did to Cassie, you know, and I'll say Young Miami, she needs to try to keep herself safe. Although I seriously think she is caught up in his web now. Like, I remember Young Miami was saying something about her baby daddy was telling her to be careful, be careful with Diddy, you know, because just like what's coming out now, you know, Diddy, I really believe a whole bunch of people came together and they getting tired of your bullcrap. They getting tired of it, and they can't deal with it no more. You've taken allegedly from a lot of people, allegedly. You ruined a lot of people's careers, allegedly. You know, just a dirty, 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 dark person. Someone I would never have in my space, you know? But so now that leads me to this. So you got Diddy in a third lawsuit. Are you serious? You're in a third lawsuit, sir. Like, come on now. You know they coming for you. You know they coming for you. Like, come on. Um, I'm gonna wait for this to load up. Cause all this is just so interesting. And you know what? If anybody else thinks that they're getting off and it's just about Diddy, because one thing about it is Diddy Diddy used other people. I'm gonna say allegedly. Diddy used other people. So and they were a part of things too. Allegedly. So they better be mindful because people are coming out and actually saying their names. So that leads me to this. This leads me to, okay, the third lawsuit is about, okay, Sean Diddy Combs is being accused of sexual assault by another woman who alleged in a lawsuit that the music mogul and the R&B singer Aaron Hall assaulted her and her friend at all I'm sorry, at Aaron Hall's apartment in 1990 or 1991, allegedly. Um, the alleged assault happened following an event at the offices of MCA Records. Okay, now, so you got Diddy Combs, now you got Aaron Hall, and now they're mentioning the MCA Records. Okay, look, you when you tell the whole story, you have to tell the whole story, but at the same time, he's bringing more and more people into his bull crap. You see what I'm saying? You bringing more and more people into your bull crap, but if they did something that is, not right, they were going to get brought into it. This man, I don't, all I see is this people are going to continue on coming out on him because he has been a right person towards them. Like everybody cannot be lying. Everybody cannot be lying. So it goes on to say, according to a lawsuit filed Thursday in New York Supreme Court, one day before the expiration date of the New York Adult Survivors Act, which allows adult sexual assault survivors 1 year to sue regardless of when the original status of limitation expires. Wow. Wow. Do you know how many people that are about to come out? Like Diddy, you messed up so many times and you thought it was not gonna catch back up with you. Well, I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry. It's gonna catch up with you. You already had to pay Cassie. Now you got this situation. You got everybody over your head about your baby mother, the mother of three. Well, I could say four because you've been dealing with Quincy ever since he was a young child. By it's he's Al B. Sure's son, but I know you put your time and work and all that into him, but these children don't know who you really truly are, and you're like the devil. You know what I'm saying? And you come out like you're so great to them, but um allegedly everyone is speaking and saying you had a part to do in their mother's her passing away. But I'm not, you know, it's allegedly. It's allegedly. But when you look at everything else, oh my God. Like I said, you have to put two and two together. And you have to figure those things out. Um, this is sad also in the lawsuit. The person, of course, did not mention their name because like for their protection, because I was scared for Cassie. I was scared for Cassie, and I'm still scared for Cassie because she may receive the money, but you know, had is scary just thinking about it. With a mind like Diddy, you know, people have said he has done so much. And like I said, everybody cannot be telling a tale on you. And by you bringing like even in the lawsuit, you had MCA records. Okay, just mentioning them, these people are not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that being brought into your mess. And then now you're bringing it, Aaron Hall is being brought into it. I mean, I used to love Aaron Hall's music, but we also cannot be unmindful about the things these people literally do behind the scenes because they think they have this money and millions and billions that they could treat anybody any kind of way. We don't know if allegedly if this is true, but I tell you one thing: if he goes to talking and stuff like that, I don't know what'll happen to him. He better be quiet and he better pay these people their money because for one, who did it? You're dirty, man. You're dirty. Your hands are dirty. They're bloody too. I'm gonna say allegedly. It's crazy all you have done when you could have did so much more and so much better. And you know what? Also, the comedian Desi, the comedian, he was warned by him. I'm not quite sure if he was signed with Diddy or something. Like he has to be careful. They warned him years ago, and he's a very funny guy and very talented guy. A really genuine and sweet look like, and you don't want to get himself caught up with someone like that. And you know, because I love his little skits. I love his skits. I love Country Wayne's skits. I love both of them, but you have to be mindful who you sign to and deal with. He could not have signed to him. He could have just dealt with Diddy. Just don't be a part of his mess. You know, I mean, because it's more people that's gonna come out, and it's gonna surprise a lot of people um who's been a part of all this. And see, like Aaron Hall, he is from my time, like, and I love his music, but I don't care for no one if they're doing dirty work that's not of God. I don't care for you. You know, um, if your name is brought up, that means your judgment is here. You must get judged in front of the judge, huh? Because I mean, I don't understand. Like Aaron Hall and Diddy, they did a lot of stuff ever when I was young and growing up, and this is why I never really liked Bad Boys. I didn't. Only person I like was I really like Faith, and I know Faith probably know a lot, but I'm just hoping like none of these other people when I was growing up had anything to do with it, which 9 times out of 10 allegedly, you know. And but the thing is, Diddy carries on with his mess. He don't know how to stop because he thinks because he's a billionaire that it's all good. It's all gravy. Like I could get away with everything. If I worked that hard to get a career started and make that much money just to do evil things like that, um, how could I live with myself? Ruining people's lives, having blood on my hands, you know? not paying people, freaking taking my career away when you see that I could be better than you and everybody loves me, but they know about you, they know who you are, but they don't love you like they love me. I feel like, and I'm gonna say all that is allegedly, but I do feel like Diddy is a very dark soul, and I really feel like that he is very envious. You know, not just jealous. He's a very envious person. He, um, a person that probably can't even control his temper, most likely. That a lot of people, I just couldn't. Ain't no way that I could sit up there and be worshiping people like that and thinking that, oh, I just love them so. I love Beyonce. I love Jay-Z. I love um Diddy. No. If your own people are coming out about you, then guess what? Everybody ain't lying. Everybody ain't lying, man. Like this is ridiculous what Cassie had to go through. His baby mother of his kids had to go through. Um, and then another girl had came out, which was one of his ex-girlfriends. But this was years ago. She was saying things too. The same thing Cassie was saying. A lot of these people are saying the same thing. And Cassie tried to warn the ex-girlfriend to just leave him alone. Basically, he's no good. He does this, he does that. And she was like, she tried to warn me. The stuff that this ex-girlfriend was saying was ridiculous crazy. Like she had got pregnant by him one or two times, and one time he hit her, and he was basically beating her and kicking her in her stomach, and just lay his foot on her stomach, like as if he was trying to off the baby, you know. And so she went on and got abortions, you know, got rid of the baby. And I'm just like, to live in a home or deal with somebody. She said she didn't leave because she believed him that he would change. I mean, that's scary. That's scary. I would not have believed him. Once you step on my stomach, once you hit me, forget that. Once you hit me, and once you say horrible words to me, you're treating me like I'm a nobody. Not to mention, um, Cassie was kind of like still dealing with him at the same time. You know, this whole situation here is crazy. Like you knew that he was still dealing with Cassie, and she said he would always, you know, comment Cassie by sitting up there like you're not like Cassie, da 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 da, saying stuff like that. Like just imagine someone always saying that to you, and obviously you're not Cassie, but just imagine someone being a narcissist saying that to you all the time. You should do this like Cassie, or you should do that. Like Cassie is trying to get away from you while you sitting up there giving her a compliment. She's trying to get away from you. This is why she's wanting her to get away from you. You know, and the girl said Cassie was never mean to her or anything like that. But I just, I just don't understand. I just don't understand these people. Whew, it's a lot, people. It's a lot to take in. Everything in this live is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Although this is not so entertaining, it's just my opinion. That's it. That's it. But people like Aaron Hall, like, y'all just imagine how many other people are out there, older celebrities, newer celebrities. Imagine what these people coming in, these young children that came in had to deal with. They need to be safe. They need to be safe. They need to understand you go into that industry, you really need to have some protection. I feel like no one should. That's what I feel like. I definitely don't want mines in there because I just feel like it's not for no one, because their peer pressure is a mug. And if you're weak, it's not for the weak, you know, and you can be strong and they can break you. I see like I feel like Taraji P. Henson is very strong, but I've seen her weaken, and she's to me she's a good-hearted and beautiful person. Here now recently, I also seen that you know I'll come back. I don't understand what's going on with a lot of these celebrities. Like Tiffany Haddish, I don't. I know this live is about Diddy, um, and his third lawsuit, but also about Tiffany Haddish because I'm just not getting what's going on with her. Allegedly, it's supposed to be a video where she got pulled over and she was drinking and she was drunk allegedly, and so they took her to jail allegedly. I don't know what's going on with Tiffany Haddish. I pray that she's all right and I pray that she be safe. I'm not a big fan of Tiffany Haddish, but I want nothing to happen to her. She, a lot of celebrities, I can't even tell you that their story that they come in the industry with, like Steve Harvey, said he was homeless and stuff like that. I can't even tell you if it's true because I don't know if that their story to begin with, just to their walk of fame or whatever. But for one, homeless should not be it because it's real deal homeless people out there that are homeless and can't even get a dollar and a couple of cents out of anybody, you know. Um, so for that story, I think Tiffany Haddish's story is similar, and I'm just sitting up there. She was like, I had to sleep in my car. Sometimes I think they get to the point where they just have to come up with something to make ends meet to get where they gotta go. But I can tell you one thing that I've noticed is that you sit up there and you make that story up just the way you told that story to come in is the fastest they gonna try to take you out. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like she's been in there a long time, but I don't think Tiffany has been up in there a long time like that. But look also at what they're doing, what people are doing to Steve Harvey, and it's and his wife, and then now look what they're doing to Tiffany Haddish. Y'all have to. I mean, people really need to wake up because they start bothering you like that when you done something that they don't like. I'm gonna say allegedly, and I just think that you know, if you wouldn't come in and you be this person, oh, I got this, I'm this person, I should, just have the wrong set of mind, wrong mindset. You know what I'm saying? And acting like you're better than everybody. They're going to show you quick, fast, in a hurry how fast they can bring you down. You know? So, Diddy, my brother, well, you're not my brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm gonna even say God forgive me on that one because he's nothing but the devil. I mean, I gotta say allegedly, but it's more to come. It's more to come. Um, it's sad, but it is. No, it's not. It's not sad. It's sad. What's sad is he could not realize and sit there and sit back and realize he's doing all these things wrong to people and really actually think that it never ever come back on him. I don't know. No, it come. It, good people even get things done wrong to them. You know. So what makes him think by him doing all wrong that bad would not come back to him? You know, I'm not lost. He is. He is. And the people around him is. But you mess with the wrong people, Diddy. And just like I said, now you brought the MCA records in it, and you brought Aaron. You bringing other people with you, okay? Aaron Hall. For the life of me, we don't even know if he still even has money, and he's brought into this. But if he did wrong, if he done wrong, he has to receive the same treatments. You know what I'm saying? And if it happened where this young lady or whoever it may be said, then everybody deserve what comes to them. You cannot continue on doing people like that and think that you're going to get away with it. But um I'm gonna say this and I'm about to close. I am loyalty is live, and I'm telling you, Diddy, change your life today. And I'm telling you, Diddy, it's more to come. And I'm out. Have a good day, y'all.